So, yes, moving on to other news. Hey, imeenda tu hivi. Ha ha. Hey. But anyway, we're talking about Edgar Obare. So,
okay.
he exposed a certain vlogger. That's what, happened to me. Alleged. But yeah, okay, kulikuanga na evidence uko online. But her name is Mkamburi Chigogo.
Yeah.
So she was, she was selling some, okay, is it wigs? She was doing, you see these giveaway things zenye watu ambiwangwa, you try what, then kuna giveaways, you'll get something. But now, this thing was not really giveaway, because giveaways, apparently they're supposed to be free of charge. So this was like, they're called raffles, whereby you're supposed to send like 500 bob. Each entry is worth 500 shillings. And when you send it, you're not even sure whether you'll win. It's like gambling. Hauko sure kama utapata. But the prize was getting 8 quality wigs. So she tried out, she says the company tried out this whole raffle thing in the US and it worked. But when it came to Kenya netizens did not want to hear anything about it. And a lot of people went on our comments, they were like, no, hakuna kitu kama unasema giveaways and you're telling people to give out money. Some guys are trying to break it down. If you say 100 people decide to send that 500 bob, it's 50,000 shillings. You're trying to, defraud Kenyans and all that. And everyone had mixed feelings. And we do have a video, so before tuendelee, so let's take a look.
What's up, guys? Okay, so for those of you who had caught the activation that was running here sometime last week, probably most of you didn't catch it, which is for life, but I just want to address the few people who caught it and who decided to go on this bully train. And I think what brought confusion was the fact that it was labeled as giveaway instead of a raffle, which is really, to me, it was really not an issue because everything was clearly explained. So this is what was happening, okay? Villa Crowns was going to run this raffle, and the same raffle was running simultaneously in the US of A. And we were naive enough to think or to assume that the same reception that is there will be the same reception that is here. My God. But anyway, so the thing was, you're supposed to pay 500 shillings, and as I had said in a previous video here, pay 500 shillings, be part of the raffle, and then once you get your raffle ticket, it will be collective, initiative, and then a wig was going to be given, and it was not just only limited to one piece of hair. It was depending on the number of entries. So if, let's say, we have managed to raise money that would guarantee to give 8 people 8 hair pieces, why not? She was not even interested in the money in the first place. But lo and behold, I happen to forget this is Kenya. And let me tell you.
So yeah, that was the situation. And guys are having very harsh comments. Someone was like, nonsense. Okay, bondo ameandika like nonsense, like ameandika nonsense. Wakenya hatuchezi na Bob, I think money. Yeye angecheza raffle na hiyo brand wakiwa na watu wa majuu. If it's a giveaway, why does it really have to involve money in the name of raffle? Mwingine akachochea, I also wonder, there's no justifying this. So, someone else, I don't know, they commented something like, you started calling her fraud, a scammer account, sending all sorts of screenshots to all sorts of people, dragging someone who has worked her assets. Where? The company was almost working off to build a credible brand. Someone who, who has high end clients all over what. So I think that was someone who was trying to defend her or anything. So personally, I've heard about her today, so sorry. But yes, but that was the whole thing.
Yeah, this is not the first time these two are fighting. There's a couple of months ago, last year, they had, of course, they were beefing and guys were, netizens were like, I say, what is happening, and they did a video together. That's what I remember.
Oh, with Edgar.
With Edgar, so people, to just sort of simmer everything down. So it looks like it's a love-hate relationship.
Oh yeah? I'm wondering, have you been to weddings za Wakamba zile mnapatia raffles? So so it happens, you pay for a raffle ticket and you get the ticket and you wait if you're going to win something at the end. This is a wedding, but we win things. Sisi Wakamba ni wale wase. So you win a jug, you win a miwa, you win something. So that's how raffles work.
Yeah.
Because even ukinunua ticket ya 20 bob ama 50 bob, ukipatiwa miwa ni maybe maybe 100 bob because it's a whole thing. Ama a bucket, ama a jug, it depends. I'm just saying, like, raffles,
Even
that's
those
how
work.
raffles work.
But again, for Edgar, I think it's not because ni yeye huleta hizi stories. You see, he's fed
Unless
by
there's
our
mtu
watu wake.
mmoja,
Like, did you see?
exactly.
Did you see? That's
yeah,
what they saw.
yeah. Does he
only,
give his own opinion, ama he's just
he reports
documenting?
on other.
And I'm
Yeah.
documenting what you guys are saying.
Exactly, that's
okay.
what it
If he was
is.
just documenting. I mean, Kenyans were up in arms.
Yeah, and you guys know Ati, there's a
Yes.
section on Instagram, I saw it on this post. And the legalities of giving money for giveaways on the platform. Like, it's illegal to give away money on Instagram.
Oh.
So I was like, is it watoto
we
ambao
do
wanashinda
online
kitu ama
shopping,
credit online? I'm like, okay, that is someone who posted hiyo akasema it's illegal. I'm like lakini saying
But Instagram ni ka- Insta shop.
mzima kwa duka na wache kutuma raffle kama uko na issue na 500.
That's what's up.
Anyway, let's go.
Anyway,
Kusha mejam. Anyway, we on to the next story, which is a rather sad one because it's about tennis. Sasa kama nyinyi mko kama mimi who does not really watch this game. Mama, you watch this game. There's a guy called Novak Djokovic, who's 33-year-old Serbian tennis player, a professional tennis player, and is ranked in the world as number 1 in men's single tennis by the Association of Tennis Professionals. Now, over the weekend, they had something called the Adria Tour, where people come to play. Now, it seems like they had not been scanned for COVID-19, and a guy called Grigor Dimitrov tested positive for coronavirus. And another person called a player also. Uyu Grigor, he's like the 3rd world best tennis player. Victor Troicki and his pregnant wife also tested positive for corona. Now, there's so much controversy that has marred this tour because watu wanauliza why, what happened. So he went ahead to issue a statement and said, this is what he said. Let me read it for you guys. Of course, he was very sorry. So he said, I'm so sorry for our tournament has caused harm. Everything the organizers and I did the past month, we did with a pure heart and sincere intentions. We believe the tournament met all health protocols and the health of our region seemed in good condition to finally unite people for philanthropic reasons. We were wrong and it was too soon. I can't express enough how sorry I am for this and every case of infection. Now, if you attended the Adria Tour, that's Eva anaendelea kusema, or were around any attendees, please get tested and practice social distancing. For those in Belgrade, Maliko, and Zada, we will be sharing health resources in the immediate future. The rest of the tournament has been cancelled, and we will remain focused on all those who have been affected. I pray for everyone's full recovery, and of course said he's gonna take the 14 days in quarantine, an extra 5 days also to get retested. So this was ranked as such a hotspot for coronavirus, and that's why they're getting all the heat.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yep.
You know, some mistakes you'd expect huku kwetu huku third world dunias tukiendelea, but my God.
Yep.
that's crazy though.
And that's in Serbia, so.
Wow.
Anyway, his kids tested negative. That's
okay. That's a good thing.
good
But now you're going to be
but
separated from them for a very long time.
Yeah. It's rather sad.
It is.
But
Corona
why did they hurry the tour without having checked the health protocols and everything?
I don't know. I think waliona football kumefunguliwa.
Let's do it.
The
Pressure.
that was there, man.
Pressure.
All right, moving on. If you've come across one of the most talked about shows on the internet is the Red Table Talk, hosted by Jada Pinkett, who's Will Smith's wife, and Jada's mother, and their daughter. Okay, so the Red Table Talk started off as a show where they were empowering women, by women, for the women, and all of that. But lately it has come under attack, and people say that the platform has been turned into a show that despises women. And
sort of like celebrate those kind of men who are misogynistic. And this came about because they recently hosted TI, and TI,
we all know TI has been having a problem on social media because we talked about it. Him talking about the child's virginity and all of that, and she talked about it on the show that is the Red Table Talk. And when when the netizens were asked to talk about it, they said, you know what, we saw the show and we thought that TI was sorry, I'm not sorry, that kind of thing, because the daughter ended up closing up her social media pages because of all the nonsense, netizens can do. Some saying, I want to break your virginity. Others went to the father and stuff like that. So they're saying that this Red Table Talk should go back to its former glory. Right now, it's celebrating men who are putting down women, which is crazy. I don't know what you guys think. Do you follow it?
I watched the TI.
The TI one.
Of course, he felt sorry at some point.
Yeah.
But he said he was like sort of joking about
yes,
it.
that's what he said, which is crazy.
Which is crazy, but
najua watu wamajuu jokes zao zinakuanga different na watu kasi, like the things they do, then they're like,
but there's something, how do you joke about your daughter's virginity?
Yeah.
Like,
how do
you even talk about it?
How do you turn on TV?
Like on a public...
I don't think that conversation, sexual health was it was a difficult conversation to have. For my father to go ahead and just talk about what?
Yeah.
That was off. It can't be a joke. That's a nasty joke.
Yeah, that's really not really a good joke.
Anywho, 22999 is our free SMS line. Tuchangie hii story, utuambie, utueleze. It's time for Live Spot.